and welcome back, Masters and Princesses. I hope you're doing well today. I hope the holiday season is treating you well, whether you're celebrating with friends or with family or by yourself. I know I can be somewhat of a hermit, so I understand, but try and get out there a little bit. It's okay. Anyway, so I'm excited. We are continuing our journey into the Made in Japan album that I have never heard before. And I am excited because today the song we are checking out is Evergreen. And I think that's actually kind of funny that it would be during this time of the season because, you know, I think for some reason I think the word evergreen, I think like Christmas tree. So who knows? I don't know. We'll just have to see. But anyway, before we jump in, if you like the channel, like and subscribe, share wherever you'd like. And if you want to, you can click on those links down in the description below for my Discord as well as my Patreon. On Patreon today, we're doing a return to Saya Nakadori because I've done a 3-way reaction before, and I believe it was one of my first Patreon videos I ever did. But we did a reaction a long time ago of the album version, the live version, and the acoustic version. And now we're doing the instrumental. So if you want to check that out, that'll be there today. Anyway, let's jump right into this. Okay, this is interesting because it sounds very fitting for the holiday season because the intro kind of sounds like a Christmas carol to me. And maybe it's just because I happen to be recording in December. But yeah, it's got that kind of like those original Christmas songs that like some bands or some artists like to create. For instance, Mariah Carey created All I Want for Christmas Is You much later, after like a bunch of Christmas songs had been created, right? And then now it's can be considered now a staple. You can't tell me that intro doesn't have a very holiday spirited intro like style. All it needs is some jingle bells. Do you hear it? I hear it. I know it sounds silly, and I love. This is P&D's video again, by the way, and I love how P&D was very honest about his feelings. I don't know. I kind of like it. I love the direction of the lyrics, the lyrical line. I love that kind of. I need to finish that thought. So I know it seems kind of silly. Like, again, we're going back to BAND-MAID roots, right? Where music was not composed by them and someone else composed it for them. But it's very vanilla, and there's nothing wrong with that. I, as someone who enjoys vanilla ice cream legitimately by itself with nothing else on it, occasionally with a little bit of chocolate. There's nothing wrong with this for me. Now, what I was talking about was the way, and it's very quintessential rock and roll, easygoing punk style music. Like a lot of bands do this. This where the accent lays. That accent, very quintessential. Love that chord progression there. Ooh, guitar part in the back. There's guitar in my left ear. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of vocals stick out in this one. Like, it highlights Psyche singing a lot. Haven't paid attention to it yet, but I don't hear any harmonizations quite yet. There probably was. I just didn't stick out to me yet. But yeah, I'm really sucked into the vocals right now. 100%. And it's highlighted in a way because we get a lot of, like, the bass line is following what the guitar line's doing. And the guitar part, because I know what Konami is capable of, it feels like Konami's in a box right now. And it's like, we're just waiting to unleash a beast. Of course, this has only been a minute of the music, right? But I know what beast is inside the Godzilla, you know. I feel it wanting to come out, but she's just having to hold back, which is okay. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. But it's like we get a lot of palm muted sounds versus the open strings. So yeah, a lot of vocals are highlighted here. But yeah, let's keep going. Here's a little play in the guitar part. You can't tell me that doesn't sound Christmassy. Wine. Love that. See what I mean by the palm muting? Okay, wait. Before we get into that, so the reason why I wanted to go back is because in the background, you can hear just a little bit of guitar play. Sorry, PND, if you hate this intro, but I love it. There's a little bit of play in the background. But I sang over it. I'm sorry. Listen very carefully. But I'll take it. I love the drop-in sound. The drop-in sound just for a moment in the drum part. So whatever Akane is doing, the way it drops out to give that accent is just, I love the feeling of it. again, because this is so normal, I guess, and I mean that in a good way. Like, I just want everyone to know I would never speak of BAND-MAID in a bad light, ever. Ever. Get this one fact straight about me. But because it's so just run-of-the-mill, so normal, it's funny because, like, I hear all these things and I'm like, yeah, this is like easygoing, very, like I said earlier, quintessential rock band, punky, light style music that it just feels good and it's written well. So again, the person who's been writing the music for them in the first place just knew what they were doing. They knew how to kind of help them get started, get kicked off into, you know, shows and get started. You know, and this is a great way to start. I love the way the words move. That is so weird because it's like, you know you know what Konami is capable of. And it's like, it makes me wonder if Konami was like ready to just like, because I don't know about you guys, I'm one of those people that, like, if you give me creative freedom, I will take the creative freedom. I like being creative. I like to make things. I like to revamp things. I like to think of how I can make things more efficient, how to do things better, how to make things work better, and all that kind of stuff. But then if I'm working under somebody, I'm going to do as much as I can to do their bidding and do what they want and do what they feel is right, because you're working for somebody, right? You want them to be happy with your work. And you don't step over the line at first, but then as you get older and you work with them longer, you kind of talk about, can I have some creative freedom? And I wonder if Konami felt that way, and that's why, like, the solo is not huge, and it's like highly repetitive, but it's something, you know? I wonder, because obviously I don't think she wrote that. I love that they have Psyche with her train. And then repeat. This is, oh wait, see, come on, you can't tell me this is adorable. Come on. It's the Christmas song. It's the BAND-MAID Christmas song. Maybe. I don't know. But it's funny because we get that solo, and then I hear more play in this section. We get toms. I like that. And then we get that play in the background here and again in a second. Love the accents. 4, 2, 4. Accents on 2 and 4. Yeah, I don't know. It's, again, very vanilla, but I like it. Because that would totally get me into this band. Like, 100%. And then I feel like my love for them would have grown. So I'm going to look up some lyrics to see if we can find any. Okay, surprisingly, I did find lyrics. So I found it on this website, Japanese One Stop Lyrics. Thank you to whoever made this back in 2017. But, so original lyrics were by Akutsu Kantoru, which we've talked about before. Music was by Masayuki Fukui. So very, very run-of-the-mill style of composing, which is not a bad thing again. But we get a Japanese Romaji lyric written out, but then at the bottom we get an English translation. So let me see if we can jokingly make this into the BAND-MAID Christmas song of the year, right? So too much thinking again this morning. Even the sun wakes up. The sneakers jump out. 365 days ago with the same fragrance as the wind. I remembered you for a moment. Have you progressed a little before that? I want to hear your voice. I cannot resist thinking a lot. In the new life, only things that are going to be lost, I will increase it because it is me that I decided the day if I realized it. Stop crying now. I do not hesitate if I am alone. This monochrome, just like the dreams glow softly. Let me believe in myself. Maybe. It sounds like if I had to. And again, the lyrics were not written by our pigeon, right? So if I bet our pigeon would write better lyrics. But if I had to say, it's probably one of those like, I miss you Christmas songs and I wish we were together Christmas song. You know, I'm just going to say it is because the beginning sounds very, you know, jingly to me. And I want to hear like jingle bells in the background. It's funny, Evergreen. I guess because love is ever blossoming and it always stays, an evergreen always stays green, right? Is that why I have plants, I grow plants. I don't know a lot about them, especially the tree. But yeah, this is cute. Now, out of curiosity, I'm wondering, just because I'm thinking about it, because I don't know have I ever thought, I know that not every band needs to do this, and I'm just saying it because like some of my favorite bands have done some holiday music and I think it's actually kind of like cool or adorable or funny because they've taken it and made funny music out of it. But is there like, or has there been a BAND-MAID holiday album? And whatever holiday, it doesn't matter. That'd be kind of cute, wouldn't it, to hear a BAND-MAID holiday album? Maybe that's going too far. Anyway, I want to continue the conversation about music. So leave your thoughts down below. What do you think about Evergreen? And do you think the intro sounds kind of Christmassy? Because it does to me. And what do you think about the holding back? Like, do you think Konami had these ideas rooting around in her mind, but she just felt like she needed to bid her time until she was able to like actually fully be able to compose her own music? Just curious. Anyway, as usual, before I go away and let you enjoy the rest of your day, if you like the channel, please like and subscribe. And if you want to check out more, those links down in the description are for my Discord, as well as my Patreon, where today we are rechecking out Saya Nakadori, but we're doing the instrumental version only because I've never heard just an instrumental, and I'm excited. So, anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful holiday. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And I will see you in the next BAND-MAID Sunday. Peace out.